the King of Kings, I say, ready now, cause I'm ready. Ready now. Tell me, you're ready. Oh, yeah. But belele bonge, masambeni, bangabuzi siapi, masambeni. Those who know the paradise, they would have never asked me why. I sing so proud, yeah now. Babize bonge, gelwe mizonge. Diti bandu bonge, sizwe zonge, ndanga zonge. Tell them Black B will be in the front line, waving my flag unto the sky. Red, gold, and green to the most I want. People, are you ready now? Yes, to see the King of Kings, I say, ready now, cause I'm ready. Yeah. Be ready now. Ooh, yes, I'm ready. Those who are ready, let me tell you. Ready, are you ready for the Gideon time? Tell me, ready, are you ready for the judgment time? Tell me, ready, are you ready for the, whoa, yeah. Are you ready for the Gideon time? Ready, are you ready for the Babylon time? Tell me, are you ready for the Fire Talks time? Are you ready now? Bandu basa buza, bandu basa kuza, bandu batindi tini na suga. Teti nzome mini, titi ebo mini, utini na. Those who have more questions, there's only one solution. Go to Revelation and read for your own. People, are you ready now? To see the King of Kings, I say, be ready now, cause I'm ready, ready now. Tell me you're ready, whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, yeah, ooh, yeah, yeah, oh, oh, ah.
Definitely, it is Umlilo Fire Talks. Big fan bangoku so ready. Umvile, it is none done. And Quinsekisa kanye none other than the Black B himself inside the house. Bulelani Black B umbonile right now. Sondela ke singene sihlale naye inside the house. Umlilo Fire Talks. Let's have a reasoning. A fire reasoning. It is Umlilo Fire Talks with Ellen to the G. Kaboom! He's Sondela. Yeah, man. My leader. Rastafari live, man, you know. Wagwan.
Yeah, man.
Selassie.
Aye.
OP. I bow to other man. Rastafari. Ogokala, my leader, I have to give a maximum salute for your voice. Dada, I don't know, your voice lena wonke umuntu uzafuna ukuba sincokole ngayo, but phambi koba sincokole ngalo voice, uBulelani Black B. Besike sarizina nawe apha alongside Sugar as a producer already. Yes. But now sithetha nawe as uBulelani Black B. Ngubani uBulelani Black B? Knowing for the fact into kokubana ke as a producer as well as also a singer this time.
Ya uBulelani ligama endaliphiwa ngumama notata hlaba benzala ke kusibhelele esikhulu eGrotescale. Ya bandipha elo gama, but uBlack B yona ndidibene naye through my journey of music.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's when ndidibene negama lika Black B, uBlack for Africa, B for news, you know. Through my production, you know, that sweet thing. So people, they loved it. So they call me B.
It's not about stinging. And I'm thinking it's
all in the one thing.
Sweet basically. Yes, leader, I know now in the Black B where it comes from. Also one would sort of come to a point when it comes to when did you start to link up with music?
Yeah, ndiqale ucula ndisemncinci kakhulu. I think ndiyaremember xa ndiremember kakuhle I was 13 years but I was still in primary school.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, ndiqale kwi-boys choir like kwi-choir zesikolo. Ndabe ndicula even same year boys choir nakwi-senior choir, so that's how I started my music. And also I've been like kwi-Scatamia groups around my community because khulele kulaa culture izicathamia ne-concerts and all of that.
know?
So
That choir, that voice ngiyayibona ke ngoku apha ivela khona leader.
Yes, sir.
Now wonke ke ngoku umuntu ke mhlambi seyijonga ke bona bathini this voice uyayamanisa. Kodwa okona kubalulekileyo for I at this particular time of an hour, the journey of Black B, you know, to become the recording artist. Ingaba mhlambi xa unothi ke wena iqale njani kuwe to become the recording artist?
Yeah, ihlobo esiqale ngalo saqala safoma igroup eyayikuthiwa iJawes Combination. That was 2003.
Yes, sir.
Kulapho ke sasi-inspired kakhulu zi-local shows, you know, sibukela i-Dungeon Affairs, izicula like abo
Judgment Sun,
abo Judgment Sun,
True,
yeah.
yes, sir.
So that's how we started the group, you know, because nathi sasizibona sinayo energy that we can do like into ezinje. So saqala ke ngokumculo, but nalapho ngofumana i-difficulties like singenazo i-recording studios. Kulapho ke ngonami ndaye ndaqala nge-process of producing for the group, you know, because I was also the composer of the group as well. You know.
See? Composer, my leader.
Yes, sir.
Now, the part of a composer, udibana naphi ke ngoku nayo, because one would also care ubonile kwiScatamia, kwikwaya bukhona. Composer, where did the man link up with?
Composer ndingathi ndikuthathe from kwela process, kwela stage like the choirs, because ndiyakhumbula like esikolweni when I was singing for a senior choir ndandingoyena mntu wayekhawuleza azibambe ii-notes zeculo. So I was only working like hands in hands
when they do the door and the me
zibaluleke
and the
kakhulu.
so, you better
Yes.
listen, so
Yes,
righteously.
Yes,
you know?
sir.
So leader, mhlawumbe uzawufuna ukuthetha umuntu ngotishala wakho esikolweni, ngaba ngubani la tishala wathi so much inspiring you think into yokubana when it comes to umculo, especially choir?
Yeah,
Because we know
especially
into yokubana
choir.
there must be a teacher in front of a choir.
Yes, ndinotishala endandimthanda kakhulu wakuthiwa ngutishala uNtseke.
Yes,
Wayesifundisa ke kwiilali zasecala. Nguyena mntu wayefamous kakhulu when it comes of umculo ke, and also in playing some instruments.
Usekhona Mr. Ntseke.
Usekhona Mr.
We
Ntseke.
give respect to you, Mr. Ntseke, right? Yeah, man. Nangu Black B this time. Now, Black B, one looks you now, ubona ku reggae music, and as we talk ngawe, basically there's a lot to say ngawe. As you said, you're a composer. Now today you are also, one would say, a resident, I would say, producer within Real Revolution Records.
Yes.
Now, when did that start, and what was actually the idea and the concept behind? Kodwa ke yonke lonto leyo Black B, let's reason more xa siphinda sibuya. Right now ndiyayazi into okubana now you wanna hear more about that at this particular time of an hour. Umlilo Fire Talks, ndiyakucenga ndisakubongoza, do not touch elo qhosha, keep it on 263 the People's Channel. It is Cape Town TV. Boom, you don't know.
Fireman, heat fireman. Fireman, fireman, heat fireman. Fireman.
Siyaphambili once again, it's still Umlilo Fire Talks. Omnye ufuna ukuthi ke siyabuya. Wow, ndiyayazi into kokubana ke uphanze washiyekela righteously. Now ubana baka mhlawumbe uyangena ngoku manje ukukhumbuza into kokubana ke we are reasoning inside the house. Bulelani, Black B himself, has said it long time. It's about the black man himself. It's about the B that definitely have a sweet voice. Me tell you straight, no doubt. Black B, many people have seen actually, I would say, about Ugele Cape Town TV, especially as we sort of righteously now. I know for a fact some of the artists out there, and they say, hey, producer Yamlia, you know, you have been producing a lot of songs. And this isuka from being that kind of composer, telling the massive yenze genjani to become now the resident, I would say, producer inside the Real Revolution Records.
Yeah, see Real Rev Records, see yesabona challenges ezininzi, like knowing that umculo is a business.
True.
Yabo. True. So we have seen like artists in the energy, they can go there and perform and present like umsebenzi wethu, but we had to be more strict like weqala le business. That's why I had to bandibeke ecaleni performance yam as a good vocalist.
We cannot all be performers.
Yes,
you know?
yes. Focusing to production as a background of a side C. Knowing also not each geographic space here to like a side C, a production like that we can work on. And also like a Natibe advantage as well, because there are a lot of artists as an energy, even from within a side C. I talk about O Supreme, I talk about O Judgment. There's a lot that I can count, O Sister Anela. So we know that we go there, you know, we are still the hope of side C as a real production. That's why I have sacrificed myself. But I'm still coming on, like you're gonna see me very soon performing. You know.
True. Yes. Now I know for a fact ukuthi as Real Revolution Records, Kauteta already ngayo, there's a lot of artists. Ungathi mhlambi, when you start reasoning around that, who are the artists that you have worked with basically, or you have worked on, or some of the artists that have, I would say, I know there's a lot of artists that might have voiced, you know, upon your works.
Yes, sininzi kakhulu, but I'm just gonna count nje ezikufitshane. I've worked with O Sister Zuki.
Yes, sir.
I've worked with O Lady T.
Yeah, man.
I've worked with O Poshia. Those are the women's.
True.
And Dasabenza no Shuk. I'm busy with the album yakhe now.
Yes,
it's
sir.
coming.
Ituba.
Yeah, Ituba.
Yes, sir.
It's
People
coming
did
very
see it,
soon.
yeah, you know.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
I'm working with Overcomer as well. Now he's preparing album yakhe as a release one next year.
True.
And also I've worked with O Judgment Son. Is still working. You're an artist that is signing under production. Judgment Son. Yeah, so he's the sebenza naye.
True.
Yeah, I can count, not the dispense, have been there, production, you know.
Doing the works.
Doing the works, good works, you know.
True.
Yes.
Now, be like one would say your kind of I would say work basically when it comes to producing. You unalando kuthanda ubanza ke mhlambi you've got lando kuthiwa sisineke. Unalando kuthi mhlambi ube nokunonophela umuntu. But why do you think ukuthi mhlambi some of the artists tends to ngizathi ke ngokuthetha ngawe and yourself. Why do you think the artists love to work with you, especially in that level? Because Ushuga has already said it one.
Yes,
you know, but wena as a black thing.
Yeah, I think it takes also experience of you as a producer and also knowing your platform as a producer.
Yes,
for instance, doing my beat, beats I'm designs ebusuku ixesha elininzi phango 3 ekuseni, I'm doing my beats.
You see?
So now dive artist ezawurekhoda into engiqonde andiyithandi kule beat. So that's when ingenakhona. I want to make sure that the artist is happy and I'm happy as a producer.
True.
So that's why I feel like the artists they come to me because I also advise them. If they feel like I know the backups, I can still organize the backups for his song. You know?
True.
Yeah, so I'm good also in that side of management.
So you can even back up the artist.
I can even back up the artist.
So you become also a backing vocalist.
Yes. And also another thing, I give like enough time to the artist. For instance, I will tell you, Sugar, ingoma yakhe akanayo ingoma ayenzileyo like single day, ayigqibe first day. Like you'll find that ingoma one can take even a month. But he comes and listen and we advise each other.
This means basically that the time that you give to a song.
Time investment.
True.
Yes,
Yeah, man. So you don't just do a song. And,
no.
You know, there are those artists that you work with them that do a song in one day.
Yeah, there are. Some of them are Ngobalaphle province, like Okarabo from Northern Cape or Chapi.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, they come far. So we don't have enough time, so they just record and stuff.
Hey, la japuno self up in team, Japi, there pan. Now, I know for the fact being once you start saying ukuthi ungumntwana okhulela eKhayelitsha, a person ohleli pha eghetto right now, especially it might be in Jamaica, you know, it might be inside Mbare, Zimbabwe, who feels look, you know, there's been actually a much talent there. There's a lot of effort that I can get. In sense of how do they link up in terms of ukusebenza with the man? How can you sort of share? Basically, because I know there are artists that you have worked with around, you know. Yes. But omnye umuntu obukeleyo xa efuna ukulink up kunye neRevolution Records.
Yeah, right now, as I mentioned earlier on, that time I was here with Sugar, we are working on a very big website of Real Rev Records.
True.
That website is gonna basically specialize like the management of the whole art of music, you know. That's where you're gonna get most of the artists as workers and also the artists but is willing for us to distribute their music, you know. We are there. We are creating links, social networks, we are there. So for now, you can get me on social networks like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I'm there, Black Bee, Bulelani. You find me there.
True. Yes. Now, my leader, I know, kuna youths as Kulai, and they, for many of them, a Kailicha, they might be sort of in the level of Banabafuna or Kwaz. Ungatin Klautetanga youths, especially when it comes to organizing record itself.
Yeah, Tetanga youth needs a sightseeing, and I've worked like with NGOs, the Ngenelela as part of a Real Rev, trying to see how we can intervene like with social programs. So we have seen like there's a lot to do like when it comes of youth. There's a lot of investment, money and time also as well, because not all of those challenges like we can fight at the very same time. Just one step and one step. I still remember the time this xenophobic attack in 2010 was happening in Sightsee. We stood up as the artists, we wrote songs specially for xenophobia.
During xenophobic attack?
During xenophobia, working like abantu abadala abanje ngoThembinkosi Siqondelo Tatera, very inspirational.
Yeah, I don't want to hold that one up because it's a very serious note and it's a very conscious one. Yes. While you are sitting down there, pan, it's still Umlilo Fire Talks, Black Bee, it's inside the house. Umlilo Fire Talks, very much warm at this particular time. When ungahambi, we are still inside here. Boom! You don't know.
Most.
We won.
Fireman, yeah, fireman. Fireman. Fireman, yeah, fireman. Fireman.
Umlilo Fire Talks, the element of fire. No doubt it is definitely Umlilo Fire Talks with Ellen to the G inside the house. Black Bee is inside. Black Bee, dinento ndifuna ukubabuza ubuye phi wena kuba ke sesihamba ngoko. Any which way, ndiyazi into okubana ke Father, many people start to say into okubana Black Bee is not just a singer, he's not just a producer as well, many people banidla ngokubona uqhuba ibhagi yakho as a contractor. By the way, cacisela just ke more in that level okubana ke kwenzeke njani ukubana ubone into okubana ke from ela xesha lakho lokubana ungekho semculweni mawukhawuleze uhambe, and what was the main reason into okubana ikubangela uba mawenze another work?
Yes, siyawuthanda umculo.
True.
Yeah, siyawuthanda kakhulu, but we cannot continue with umculo without funds.
Yes, sir.
So that's why I had to come up with other strategies, go out there and look for some works to do.
True.
Knowing that I have that background of building construction,
Yes, sir.
I did it in UCT, like in qualified. True. Like I can do like construction from A up to Z,
Yes, sir.
Like especially a sand building, not just a brick, a normal brick, a sand building.
Okay.
So that's part of my works, But I have.
So your company yako I think.
A company it's called Sikusele Projects.
Yes,
Sikusele Project. The reason why it's called project is because I wanted us to focus like kuzo zonke ingalo, not just only construction. I also specialize in IT,
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I build up computer, I can install softwares, that's my part, True. So I've seen like we need a company to generate more funds for us.
True.
So we are still working like with a new project aside as Isikusele projects.
See? So it tells you, Guti, wherever you're at, if you are that kind of company that is out there having means, Mr. Richman, yeah man,
Yes.
just please share a little bit. Let me tell you straight. Right now, ndiyayazi into okubana ke mntana emayithi into okubana ilizwe xa siqala ukuthetha mhlambi ngorastafari, sithethe nge-reggae music, sithethe, with a lot of contribution that Rasta is doing, sometimes kune reception yabantu. And ingaba mhlambi uBlack Bee around eKhayelitsha ubonwa njani ngabantu xa usozijongela wena in that sense? Ingaba people are accepting the kind of works you are doing?
Yo, kakhulu abantu bayandithanda ndifuna uxoka. Apho ndihamba khona abantu bayandazi. Almost i-sightsee yonke you get there ubuza ngo-Black Bee.
Yes, sir.
Abantu basengonongamazi Bulelani, but if you say Black Bee, abantu bayandazi. Remember, I'm involved in sport. I play soccer. We have a team that we see yenzayo, a sightsee like he's been there playing a league. You know, so Ghetto Youths, they know.
That is a local football association.
That is a local football association.
Under
yes.
SAFA,
Under
Western
SAFA,
Cape.
Yes. So
SAFA Cape Town.
Ghetto Youths, they know me like kwicala le football, kwicala lomculo, and also works as well. You know.
So the man is all over.
All over,
man. The man is all over. Right now, Star, I know that now, as before I unleash, you towards the performance. But once again, I know that there's I would say a sense of people wants to talk in the level. There's dancehall, there's music, I would say in this side, and there's your life of Rastafari. For where now in this sense, one would ask, where do you get the inspiration? Because we tended to get you actually going on Mobu City. Are you ready?
Yes,
are you ready for the King of Kings? But where do you get your inspiration as a Black Bee in all these kind of things that you're doing as Umdana Mdomnyama?
Yeah, ngela xesha thina besaqala umculo, even i-dancehall was more teaching, like was not even this dancehall yangoku,
True.
So we have listened like with dancehall, we have listened to Peter Tosh as a roots music. So we got inspired knowing that reggae music, it's not just a music.
Yes, sir.
It's just a platform to raise your issues and also community issues.
True.
So I know like a lot of artists, they compromise because going to the industry is not easy. You need to at least to be flexible.
Same.
So my music is based on the messages of the community. That's why I was mentioning earlier on, we wrote like songs, xenophobia. I always like creating themes like towards my tracks and also the community and the world as the whole,
True.
Yes,
Now, leader, I'm going to unleash this performance. But
Yes,
this performance, I want you to tell the people what is the name of the song that you, because knowing for the fact that you Dilishana Nabatla.
Yes, sir. The name of the song calls Umhlobo Wam. Why ndisithi umhlobo wam, lo mhlobo wam ndingathi nguThixo wam. Yabo.
Bambe kulokona esatsho kanye kanye umhlobo wakhe nguThixo wakho ndinethemba nawe into kokubana ke owakho umhlobo kulokona kuyo 263 should be the people's channel. Umlilo Fire Talks ngolumvulo 6:30 siphinde sidibane yayazi banithethe ukuthini. Black Bee on the stage.
Nandibeka kuwe themba lami ewe nguwe nangoku nyadidadida noba uhamba nzohamba nawe enzovuka apho uyakhona ebunzimeni nasebumnandini buhleli nami bububu bantu bayathetha bathetha ngawe bambibalwa baphikisana ngawe banguwe vela wena vela we vela nkosi zova ngawe mhlobo wami ngoba nguwe ikhaya lami nandibeka kuwe themba lami isekwa nguwe nangoku nyani dadide mhlobo wami ndithi nguwe ikhaya lami nandibeka kuwe themba lami isekwa nguwe da undiyakuthembisa jathuma mna zokwenza njalo ndithi naninina ngokweyakho indando nangokholo lwakho bubububu akho nto nayenza ngaphandle kwakho Chachanguwe akwapa ninoyeko nungeko ditinguwe vela ngosi vela vela ngosi ngosi umumtobo wami sekwanguwe ikaya lami
Fireman.